screen on the web app. In the top left-hand corner, there is a sign out button. If you hover over the icons, a gray menu will pop out that will give you a label for what each icon is. Below the logout button is a room list. I'll tap on that room list and open up one of my student rooms. Now I get a spinning rainbow that says waiting for student. On the student side, it'll say waiting for teacher. If I need to connect to a new student, I just end the call, click on the student room, and connect to a new one. It's as easy as that. You don't have to log out each time. In the top right-hand corner, we have 5 more buttons. The first one is a gear icon. That is your settings button. This will show all of your audio input source, your audio output source, your video input source, and anything you have plugged into your computer will be listed here. We also have other options for noise suppression, echo cancellation, and auto gain. You don't need to press those if you don't want to, but if you would like to play around with some of the audio settings, you can certainly uncheck these. They will always be defaulted to noise suppression and echo cancellation. Auto gain is more for vocal instructors. If they're singing very powerful opera or belt singing, you might want to play around with the auto gain button. Beside the gear icon is a happy face. This is our emoji button. These are changed seasonally, and we will be updating them for Halloween and Christmas very soon. Beside the emoji button is a microphone. This will mute yourself. The next one is a disable camera button to get rid of your camera view. The plus sign will toggle video options. These are where all of your extra video settings are. Now, you don't have to use them, but if you would like these options, you are more than welcome to. The first one is a pop-out remote user video. This is for when you're screen sharing. If you're going to screen share and you would like to see your student's video while you're screen sharing, simply press this button after you screen share, or you can do it before, and your student's video will pop out there and float around the screen, no matter what screen you are on. The green icon with a computer screen on it will hide your local video. Your local video is also movable. You can slide that around the screen. There is a flip button, so you can mirror yourself or you can unmirror yourself. And then the next one, reset position, will put you back down to the original position. Next to that is a camera with some circular arrows around it. This is your camera switch button or next camera. So whatever cameras you have hooked up to your computer, you can rotate through them easily here. You can also use OBS in here as well, and Manycam. This one will enlarge your screen of yourself if you're holding something up like flashcards and you want to see it a little bit more clearly. You can swap your local and remote video. You can enter full screen mode here, and this will just give it a little bit more cleaner appearance. Now I'm going to get rid of these toggle options to make the screen more clear. Down in the bottom left, we have more toggle tool lists. The first one is our whiteboard, and it pops up here. The second one is our grand staff piano. The third one is our metronome. The fourth one is our screen share button. You can share your entire screen, your window, or your Chrome tab. Just make sure you click the selection that you want and then click share. And then next to that is the fretboard, where you can share guitar images. And that is the home screen.